Hello everyone, and welcome to Pulp Crazy. I'm Jason Aiken. In this episode, I will be continuing October's supernatural theme, discussing Bon Voyage, Michele by Seabury Quinn. Seabury Quinn is best known for his Jules de Grandin series and his Santa Claus origin tale, Rhodes. But he wrote a good bit of miscellaneous weird fiction as well. In fact, according to Terence E. Hanley's Tellers of Weird Tales blog, Quinn wrote the most stories for Weird Tales magazine. He wrote a total of 145 stories and 14 articles. August Derleth is on the list at number 2, with 114 stories, plus 22 collaborations. So Quinn really has a great deal of weird fiction to his name. Bon Voyage, Michele first appeared in the January 1944 issue of Weird Tales. It is a weird werewolf tale that also features a little bit of romance. It is set in Germany during the aftermath of World War I, and it appears to be set in a country town, given the castle at the beginning of the story. The main character is an American serviceman who is also a doctor. His name's Major Carmichael. Two other important characters are the Russian refugee and Red Cross nurse, Michele and her boyfriend, also an American, Fontenoy Apkern. He's an infantry captain. Now there is also another doctor in the story, Dr. Weinberg. He has more knowledge of the regional superstitions and folklore than Major Carmichael does. The relationship between Michele Mikhailovich and Fontenoy Apkern is the driving force of the story, as she breaks his heart out of nowhere, for no apparent reason. It's soon discovered there are supernatural elements at work, and werewolves are involved. These werewolves are not the stereotypical wolfmen we see so often. They are more rooted in European folklore. The images that Quinn evokes are so strong in regards to these werewolves. He's a very gifted storyteller. I think out of all the weird tales I've read, this is definitely one of the best written ones. I do have to say that something feels familiar about it, but I know I've never read this story before. Since this was published back in 1933, my only guess is that many people have been inspired by it. As the story progressed, at one point, I was thinking that the werewolves were a lot like the warg characters from A Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin. But that wasn't the case. But as the story kind of progressed, it did kind of remind me of his warg characters from A Song of Ice and Fire. But it did turn out that they were in fact werewolves. The only other story I've read by Seabury Quinn was Rhodes, which I plan on doing a Christmas special on. Given how many stories he's written, I've only just scratched the surface of his writing, and I look forward to reading more, because there's a lot out there. I found a site that has the original Weird Tales issue scanned, so you can read Bon Voyage, Michele straight out of the original Pulp magazine. I'll put a link to it in the show notes. I will also add a link to the Tellers of Weird Tales blog that Terence E. Hanley created and maintains. It's a great resource for Weird Tales information. That's it for this week's episode. Pulp Crazy is located at pulpcrazy.com. I'm at Pulp Crazy on Twitter and facebook.com/pulpcrazy. You can also email me at pulpcrazy@gmail.com. Please follow, like, and subscribe if you are enjoying the show. I also appreciate any kind of feedback. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.